Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of the Arkham Gauntlet. We are here in the Paladin Mask, and it should be a grand old time. The dank chill air of the catacombs penetrates your clothes and causes you to shiver. Everywhere you look, the remains of the dead greet you, a grim reminder of your own mortality. We're all gonna die someday. Each location is connected to each location adjacent to its 6 doom advances. Through the Catacombs. At the end of the long tunnel, next to you, the stranger steps through the darkness, his pale mask. Oh, do we have to remove that guy from our deck? Yeah. Oh, he's right on top for me. How nice. Okay. Wait! You call out. He glances your way before vanishing into the shadows. Once more, you are forced to track him down to find answers. Find the man in the Paladin Mask. He's somewhere in the catacombs. Do not advance until you are instructed. Notably, we interviewed Haruko, so we had this location revealed. Which is actually, honestly, a pretty good starting location. Let's see our opening mulligan, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, no weapon. Ooh, a weapon. Let's run like this for Jim. I'm keeping these two for sure. I'm just wondering if I be greedy, right? If I just try to greed it up a little bit. And just assume we're going to get there otherwise, so I don't have to spend this prepared for the worst. I think I am going to keep it, though. All reliable, huh? Okay. Alright, well, we'll have Leo go first. We're going to stand together. We're each going to gain 2 resources and draw 2 cards. Ooh, 1, 2. Ooh, 1, 2. Oh, I would love to find a switchblade here. So let's just find it, right? Let's just find the switchblade. Huge. There is Crypt Chill in this scenario, so just so we can all be aware of that. So we're going to play more than just the Switchblade this turn. We're also going to drop down the Survival Knife. But we are going to play the Switchblade, and we are going to load it up with some fucking goodies. I broke the camera. Okay. That's what we love. Oh, sorry, I should only have 4 here. Okay. I think Jim is going to spend 1 to play the backpack. Chthonian Stone, St. Hubert's Key. That's what we got. Still got Delta Deeps in here, huh? Those are still kicking. Alright, I am going to spend 1, 2 to play a Lantern. And I think I'm just going to use it, and we're just going to investigate at 3 to 0. Alright, and then we'll go upkeep. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll take 1 and 1. Keep over here. I'll take the initiative is fine. We're going to go 1 of the game's 6, and let's see what's cooking. It's a Catacombs docent, you say? Sure. Guess we're losing some cards here. That's okay. Because I think we're just going to go 1, 2. So we get to ignore the unrevealed locations adjacent to this. So we're going to grab you. We have the Crystal of the I always forget how to say this word. Sepulchre? Sepulchral. Oh my god. That's a word. It's like sepulchre, right? But like Alright, we're going to go to dictionary.com. I got to do this. Sepulchral? Sepulchral. Sepulchral.
Sepulchral.
What the fuck?
Sepulchral.
Yeah, that's... Sepulchral.
Sepulchral. Sepulchral.
Alright, just say gloomy. Just say fucking gloomy. Alright. Crystal of the Gloomy Lamp is investigated using brain instead of the skill indicated by the investigation attempt. When it's revealed, put above and to the right. This is a great scenario. For my last action, we're going to try to cut this old man up. Oh, sorry. Before I did this, I did want to play you as my free play. We're going to stab this guy with a knife. So we're going to go 8 to 3. He's dead. He's like, have you seen this skull? It's fascinating. And then Leo's just... It's actually horrible. All right. We will discard these cards from our hands. Then we'll get rid of this. That's okay. I'm honestly feeling pretty happy with how things are going. I am going to investigate at 3 to 0. Let's go again, 3 to 0. I mean, I think I'm just going to, like, hit the ground running. Like, I think these clues are just going to get us off to a good start. And they're free, right? Okay, upkeep. Nice. 2 of 6. Egads! 4 to 4. Thank you, Lantern. You worked actually pretty hard for me. You've done your service. Ah! For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. When assigning horror from this effect, it must be divided as evenly as possible among eligible cards. We're going to go 4 to 3. We'll take 1 horror and we'll put it on you, you punk. Okay, I think Jim's going to go 1, 2, and then Jim's going to spend this Uncage the Soul to drop this down for only 1 resource? Holy hell. I suppose that is how it works, huh? And then Leo's not going to think too hard. He's just going to investigate 4 to 2 3 times. Failure. Successful. Successful. Is this the Dream Team? Like, I don't remember the original Gauntlet, but are they doing better than Harvey and Nat Cho were? Because they seem to be, like, having a great time. 3 of 6. Scare and Fog? Yeah, that happens. Excuse me. It's a little bit spooky here. So there's a little bit of Geist's Torment, if you will. Alright, what's the downside of us just saying, like, fuck you to this location? I think it's pretty low, right? We can just, like, leave. I think we'll have Leo go first, and he's going to spend 2 actions, spending the additional action on this to move into this location, and we'll spend 2 of our clues. Leo, you can spend yours. You did the hard work. After you end your turn at Well of Souls, you must either take 1 direct horror or discard 2 random cards from your hand. When it's revealed, put the topmost catacombs into play above, below, or to the right. I think we want to go below. Two random cards. I guess we're going to lose these cards. That's okay. I think I'll just gain a resource for my last action then. Jim will also spend 2 actions. And then I think we're going to investigate at 6. And I'll do Dark Prophecy on this. I'll choose the skull. Grab 2 clues. right, well, we'll take a direct horror. I think Jim will take the horror. I think I want to keep these cards. Yeah, I think I just all the McBrides free soak if we ever have the time to do it. That's a huge draw. Holy cow. That's also really good. 4 of 6. Oh, yeah. This motherfucker. I remember this. We had the plan for them before. We don't have the plan for them now. This is the dream team. The dream team is Gloria, Susie, and Barkham Duke. I'm going to just say it, Dr. Nate. Your dream teams are... They're funky, and, you know, I'm happy for you. But I'm happy for you. Okay, Alright, well, I think we're going to try to talk with it. We're going to do the Dark Prophecy. I wonder if Leo goes first. Is that crazy? Maybe Leo tries to talk to it first. Leo draws a card. Parlays. Moves. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll draw a card. Sure. We'll try to parlay. We'll go 3-all. I don't think this is going to happen, but... You just gotta believe, right? Sometimes you gotta just believe. No. And then we'll move in here. Sorry, Jim, you're on your own, brother. Leo doesn't want to stay in here and continue to just take damage. Above, below, and to the right. Hey, Time Roller, how's it going? Alright, let us talk with this guy, that Dark Prophecy. 3-all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take the skull. Deal this guy damage. I think we go again. We have a Chthonian stone in here, right? Okay, we can go up 2. So we'll go 5 to 3. Huge. Actually, probably the most important test we would need to make here to make sure we don't lose out on a bunch of tempo. So we'll just move in there. Okay, upkeep. We are going to need to deal with another ghost. We do have a Storm of Spirits in Jim's deck, but we are going to have to deal with one more Poltergeist. Hopefully not right away. Yeah, 2 to 3. Yeah, we'll take 1 damage. A ghoul minion! Okay. Alright, we can kind of stabilize ourselves a bit here, which is nice. The ghost is going to show up, the Spectre of Death, but I think the plan is maybe just, like, ignore that motherfucker. I think we just, like, say thanks, but no thanks. So we're in the bottom 5, so we're going to start finding our way. I think we're going to go to this Catacombs and just see what happens. We're going to play the St. Hubert's Key, the St. Hubert's Key, as Jim. I don't know how much I care about these clues. So I think I'll move in here for my second action. When you would move from Narrow Shaft to an unrevealed location, topmost Catacombs deck into play. Above or to the right. We'll put it above. For my last action, we'll go 7 to 2 with this Rite of Seeking. That's a skull, baby! Oh, by the way, we should be at like 20 by now. Sorry, I had to spend 2 clues to go in. I don't think I did that, right? Because we revealed 1, 2, 3, 4. And we had 4, 6, 8. So we revealed 1. Sorry, we revealed 1, 2, 3. So that means that we should have spent 6 clues, which means we should have 2 left. Yes, so then these 2 can come over here. And then we basically did spend them. These can just go in there. Okay. Let's stab this guy. We're going to go 8 to 2. Yeah, he's dead. We're going to play this Clasp of Onyx, and then we're going to play this Liquid Courage. And we just got to hope that Mr. Jim Culver doesn't get stuck with a ghost in here, because that would be a pretty bad not good. Alright. Speaking of ghosts, here's the ultimate ghost. The Spectre of Death. Under retaliate, while it's exhausted, takes 1 less damage from each attack against it. After you fail a skill test while attempting to evade it, it attacks you. It's got alert, baby! All around you, the eyes of skulls glow with an otherworldly hue. A ghostly voice echoes throughout the labyrinthian catacombs. You sense a threatening presence looming around you. It is just outside of your vision, past the dim fog that permeates through the catacombs around every corner. Each location is connected to each location adjacent to it. 12 doom advances. That's a little bit scary. I'll go 3 all, I think, for this one. And we'll draw a skull. Oh, shit. That's not great. We don't have a lot of damage healing in here. There's a hole here. Okay, I think Jim goes 1, 2, 3. Spending 2 of our clues to reveal this location. Above, below, and to the right. This is interesting. I don't think it's crazy for Leo to face check one of these. So we're going to go to 1, 2, give me this one, 3. Spending 2 of Jim's clues. I mean, we'll take the direct damage. Below or to the right? I think we go below, right? We just hope this isn't the one. It could be. And we just cross that bridge when we get there. So we went 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll take a direct damage. And then we'll go upkeep. Ooh, I would love to draw an enemy here as Leo Anderson. That would actually be kind of disgustingly good. Like, just a baby ghoul. We'll go 5 to 4. Nice. Just give me, like, a little baby ghoul. It's not a baby ghoul, but I'll still take it. Like, that's actually kind of, like, huge. Okay. That's actually gigantic. All right, chat, do we think that this is where we need to go? Oh, the problem is Jim dies if he reveals the blocked passage. So unfortunately, that means that Leo's going to need to do the revealing. Because Jim just dies if he reveals it. Unless, of course, we play Olive and we just hope it's not that. If it is that, how bad of a situation are we in? Probably pretty not good. Alright, well, we're going to attack this guy. We're going to spend 2. Play a scene of the crime. And then we're going to switchblade you up. We're going to go 8 to 3. You take 1 damage. Let's go 8 to 3 again. -5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 1 damage. Even when the switchblade's reliable, you can't rely on it. That's just like how the story goes. Okay. We take a direct damage. Oh, man. So I think the correct course of action is for Jim to not reveal. So I think we're just going to do some setup. We're going to gain 3 resources and draw a card. We're going to spend 2 resources to play Olive McBride. And then I think we'll... Oh, I want to save the Right of Seekings. I think we'll just investigate and we'll go 5 to 2. That's a skull, baby. Alright. Enemy phase. Hunter enemies move. Oh god, he's coming. And then we're going to attack you with the survival knife, and we're going to go 6 to 3. I'll go 7 to 3. Nice. And we actually also get rid of this Bloodthirst, too, with that, which is kind of awesome. Thank God Switchblade wasn't reliable, right? The Trumpet is interesting. Emergency cash, I'll take. 2 of 12. Oh, sorry, this hole is already collapsed, by the way. There's another hole here, which is kind of good. There's another hole here, which is actually kind of good. That's basically just like no encounter cards this turn. So I think we have Leo go first. And Leo's going to move in here. It's the Tomb of Shadows. When it's revealed, advance to Act 1B. Rows of skulls chatter their teeth endlessly as you pass through a narrow stone archway into a round chamber illuminated by firelight. In the center of the tomb stands the stranger peering into the blaze. Across the wall, shadows dance and twist with the flickering of flame. The stranger turns to face you and his shadow spreads across the wall. Where his shadow's arm should be, tentacle shapes emerge, enveloping the walls in darkness. He lifts his hands towards the walls as if trying to show you something. Spawn the set-aside, Man with Pallid Mask, weakness here. Tell us how to stop the path from opening. Which one's conviction here? I guess rather my real question is, which one is the way out? You know? You know what I'm saying? Which one is like when we have to do the blocked passage? I think we do doubt then. We do the bottom one. If we want the blocked passage. Okay. Leo has 2 actions left. So, while the Pallid Mask is here, he gets plus player health, cannot be defeated by his ability. Clues is the way I usually go. Is that the way that leads to block passage? Because that is what I want. Because I feel like we can do that better. Alright, let's e-cash it up. Gain 3 resources, draw a card. Oh shit, yeah, I'll play backpack. Don't know what we're looking for, but I'll do it for my last action. It is, I mean, no, it definitely is easier. Search the top 12, please. Oh, I broke the universe again. Alright. Give me this. That, is that all we have? That's crazy. That would get at least one more thing. That's okay. This is basically just like one turn. Cripplet Chill protection. We'll go 7 to 4. Nice. We'll grab 2 clues. All right, and we want to stay here. Oh, we need to grab clues from this location too, huh? I mean, we can do it. This is going to be a little bit tricky. But we want to stay here for this guy to come down here so he can give us a path up there. All right, upkeep. All right, 3 of 12. We're playing, obviously, with the fix, just so everybody knows. We're not going to worry about the text on this one. Like how we do in Dunwich with the fixes. Like, this is a patch, not a change, in my opinion. So we're just going to, you know, give this card Surge. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we go down here. Okay, well, that guy might change. That guy definitely might change. Okay, well, we're hanging out here this turn no matter what. So why don't we start with a trumpet. And then, why don't we investigate. Actually, you know what? Let's also play a lantern. And then, let's do this. And we'll go 8 to the game's 4. Beauty. Is this an objective? We may spend them. Okay. It's going to be a little tight for sure. We will switchblade this guy at 8 to 4. 8 to 2, sorry. 8 to 2. Nice. He's dead. We'll give Jim some alcohol. It doesn't help with his body falling apart, but it does give him a bit more brain. And then he's going to test 5 to 2. Oh, that sounds like a kind of like a full heal to me almost. That's crazy. The value is insane on that. I'll draw a card for my last action. This guy can move in here. Upkeep. All right. 4 of 12. Yeah, I don't think we can kill the Spectre of Death, to be honest with all of you. Oh, shit! There is a new challenger blocking the way. There's a guy here making this pretty interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to U-handle this one to Jim, because I think Jim's hand is a lot more... It's a lot more like, we can sacrifice it. It's not going to be a problem. All right. Well, we're going to spend 4 of our clues. To advance this. Recognizing that the stranger possesses no immediate danger to you, you study your surroundings and the strange shadows along the wall. You take something from the fire and the shadows twist and distort once more, revealing a strange diagram. Mark 2 Doubt in our campaign log. Remove the Paladin Mask from the game. Bye. Advance Act 3A, leading the way. Alright. The shadows along the walls of the tomb begin to coalesce. Strange runic symbols twist into the image of a building with a tall tower, its spire and reaching up towards the ceiling. Then the stranger beckons you to follow and disappears through the stone archway behind you. Ignore the forced ability on the blocked passage. If each undefeated investigator is at the blocked passage, we advance. Okay. So I'm pretty sure Jim's going to go 1, 2, and then Jim's last action is we're going to investigate with the lantern at 4, 2, 1. I mean, I'll take the healing. Sorry, we should have 2 more skulls. Yeah, that's great. Before my turn's down, we're going to do a little premonition. That's annoying, but I think it's okay. What do you have for? Are you a 4? You're a 3. Okay. That's annoying, but I think it's okay. All right. Leo's going to go 1, 2. And then Leo is going to, I think, just gain a resource. This MFer is going to come in here. And we're going to survival knife. At 6 to 3, we get a -2, but we only deal 1 damage to him. And then he's going to kill our Venturer. Oh, sorry. We lose all the cards in our hand, by the way. And we'll move this guy over here. Okay, upkeep. Five of 12. 5 to 3. I'll take some horror. That's okay with me. Apparently I'll even pass it. Yeah, I'll do 4 to 3. I'll take some horror as well. Apparently I'll even pass it. Okay. So I think Jim goes first. And Jim is going to actually, I kind of want to throw the lantern at this guy. I think we just trust the system. We'll move up here. I think we need to do the lantern just in case this isn't the block passage. Just kidding, it is. Okay. I'm just going to pass my turn. And then Leo actually can just like take an attack of opportunity to come up here. And we'll pass. Following the stranger's lead, you take a circuitous route through the underground passageways. Finally, you are confronted by a dead end, a tunnel blocked by an impossibly thick wall of collapsed bone and rubble. The stranger stands nearby, holding the partially charred skull he pulled from the fire in the Tomb of Shadows. What now, you ask, confused? He holds the skull aloft, and the floor begins to collapse into a pit of dark emptiness below. Bones and rubble from the wall fall into the pit. It grows larger with each moment. The stranger bows, then falls backward into the pit before you can grab him. Wait! You call out, but it's too late. With the pit growing and threatening to swallow the catacombs entirely, you have no choice but to follow him. Resolution number 2. We know the site of the gate, and we had 2 tally marks under chasing the stranger. We're going to add some tablets to the bag. And we have Victory X. We needed at least 4. We got 4! That's awesome! We needed at least 4 and we got it. Is that legal? Can I take less than my maximum number of actions in a turn? You can. You can just pass. You take up to 3 actions during your turn. So you don't have to take them all. It's up to 3. All right. Well, I mean, honestly, that was a pretty swimmingly fine catacomb. I have nothing really to say other than I think that went pretty all right. We're going to see how it goes in Black Stars Rise. Huge thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel. You guys all rock. Thank you so much for being you. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing. All the usual things as I continue to go through the Gauntlet Part 2. And it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm excited to see how this one ends. I don't know if we're going to win it. I do think that Pat, the Dim Carcosa is a pretty hard finale. But I would like to make there and at least have the best shot that we do. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.